Good morning, world. Cece here. It's okay. Most people don't have it all together. And I know sometimes it doesn't feel that way because everywhere we look, people seem polished, successful, happy, confident, like they've figured out life better than we have, especially online. People tend to show the polished parts of their lives, the highlights, the victories, the perfect angles, the happy moments. But behind closed doors, most people are struggling with something. Stress, anxiety, relationship problems. That one was the big one for me. I was real good at keeping secrets. No one had any idea back in the day when my husband and I, after almost 30 years of marriage, got divorced because our public persona was way different. You know, other things like self-doubt, loneliness, health issues, fear, pressure, they're all there. Even the people who look like they have everything together externally are still human inside. And we've all seen examples of people who seem to have that perfect life or the perfect house or the perfect relationship, career. You know what? A good portion of them, I bet, are still quietly struggling. Because having things and feeling peace are not the same thing. And I think a lot of us spend years chasing this illusion that someday we'll finally become, perfectly healed or perfectly confident or perfectly organized. You get the picture. But honestly, I'm starting to realize that that's probably not real life. Real life is messy sometimes. Real life is growing and learning and stumbling and trying again and figuring yourself out one layer at a time. And I'll be honest, this has been a huge realization for me personally. I've talked before about being a recovering perfectionist, control freak. And for a long time, I generally thought everybody else had life figured out better than I did. I thought successful people had no fear, no bad days, no self-doubt, no emotional struggles. And now, I realize most of us are quietly improvising life as we go. And that gives me peace. Some people just hide it better than others. Even people who have spent years in personal growth on self-improvement or emotional healing still have moments. They still get overwhelmed. They still overthink and stumble sometimes. Because growth doesn't mean becoming perfect. It just means becoming more aware. And honestly, I'm not trying to figure out everybody else's problems anymore. I'm just trying to understand myself better. Why I react the way I do. Why I think the way I do. What actually does bring me peace. And what drains my energy. Who I am underneath all that pressure and expectations. And yes, I'm still going to stumble sometimes more than I would care to admit. I'm still going to have off days. I'm still going to overthink things occasionally. And that's okay. Because I think healing becomes a lot easier when we stop expecting ourselves to become flawless human beings. The goal isn't perfection. Again, the goal is awareness, growth, compassion, honesty, and maybe a little more grace for ourselves along the way. Because the truth is, most people are carrying something you cannot see. Most people are trying their best with the tools they currently have. Most people are still figuring life out one day at a time. And you know what? That should probably make us a little gentler with ourselves and with each other. So if you've been feeling lately like everything else is and has I can't even talk. Like everybody else has it all figured out more than you do, just take a breath. It's okay. Most people don't have it all together. And maybe they were never supposed to. Maybe we're all just learning, growing, failing, healing, and doing the best we can while we're here. You know, there's something beautifully human about that. So one more time, mess up, laugh at yourself, cut yourself some slack. As always, take care of your mind, and the rest has a better chance of falling into place. Until next time, this is Cece, and this is Cece Talks Live, real talk, real life, real messing up when she's doing her audio. Have a great day.